Look at that. Look at all of that. Yes. So guys, just welcoming you back. I am here on the Quotex platform. I'm a little bit tired of all the strategies for today, but I'm gonna be just focused and make one more video just because I've been preparing all of that. I needed that to show you. We're gonna test it, test the strategies, test ourselves, test the platforms. We're gonna test all it over in the binary options. Let's start. Oh my god, I hope today gonna be easy and smooth, that it's gonna be just nice, working, without no secret, no secret mistakes. Here's gonna be the envelopes. And I would say that in solo, this is not my favorite indicator. And in many setups, it is just so middle, like, a little bit useless. It's the moving average. I wouldn't say that it's useless one, but when you have, like 3 lines and the whole, like this, the channel thing, in some cases, this is too much useless. And the second one is Beer's Power. And you've heard all my hopes that it's going to be easy and nice. Look at that. This is what I just told you. In some setups, on some charts, this envelopes is just like the middle line, and this is that. Here's the Beer's Power. I would say Beer's Power I love, but in that case, it's going to be quite interesting. Could we actually handle that? I would say this strategy is not enough. Not enough indicators just to fit in to make this the perfect and the best one, but we're just going to test it. And firstly, I think we're going to test ourselves, then the strategy. Look at that. What I gotta tell you, when the envelopes is narrow, this is just like one line. When the envelopes is wide, this is just like wide channel. Of course, I could catch the tendency right here that we're getting upward, and the Beer's Power getting upward, and the candle is getting upward, and we are getting upward. Let's check it out. Yes, and all of us are just getting upward. That's fine for me. If I am profitable, I can actually... No, I couldn't say that I can actually love all strategies and indicators, because there's so many ways to be profitable, and I would prefer some easy one. Here we are. Look at the envelopes right here. Is there anything you want to tell me about that indicator? Or is there anything I want to tell you about that indicator? Yes. I don't know. I would prefer like a counter channel instead. But this is it. I'm not going to complain. This is actually my choice. I'm not going to complain. So actually, I made this bet for the upward one for the only one reason, because I had no actual and real signs that we're going to get downward, because this is a little bit of volatility, but with some fluctuations like that, a little bit bigger than, just the flat one. And in that case, you may see that this cases of getting more upward is bigger, and plus I would say still all indicators gave us that feeling that it's going to be more upward than the downward one, and with the downward one it's going to be more the drastic, more clear signs, just because this is a little bit more unusual for that moment of this tendency. And as I just told you before, so I found this flat situation, which I hate. Look at that. Look at the Beer's Power showing us we're getting upward. And please check, we are just trying to cross the zero level. That's quite important, because if you're going to be far from zero, above, this is going to be more risky, because this chart might change for this Beer's Power. And look at that. Look at all of that. Can I say that I've been just using some indicator signs that I've been just, look at that. Look at this huge green candle and the Beer's Power that is just showing us, I cannot see it. That's invisible for me. Now it's just the break-in. And please be attentive with timing. So the queen candle and the bear's power, that it wasn't, like the perfect time combination, and that's important. And actually, even me sometimes, I forget about all these time frames. So which indicator is getting ahead, which indicator is getting backward, which indicator is just not in time. And before I made my bets, and especially before I just used the strategy, I tested and then just watching the indicator, I watching this chart and looking for these combinations or some late reactions. So just sitting and studying it. And actually, it's not that long. You just starting to remember all that you know about that, and it's gonna be all fine in the end. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? No. So, bear's power getting us upward 0 level. Don't forget about that. Look at these envelopes. I would say that in a moment it was the perfect signs we're gonna get with the upward one. Now it's a little bit like we're gonna get maybe a downward one. But I think just at the moment when I entered, there was the clear signs what's gonna be. And I want to trust it, so I'm just gonna skip to say it. Yes. That was just the tiny like reverse heel. So we were a little bit downward, then just to get a little bit upward, because tendency is like still getting upward. Let's make that one as the last one. You may, I don't know. I think if you've been actually watching my videos, sometimes you can catch my mood, you can catch my thoughts, and I do think if you can, now you would also think and see that I'm just like, what's that? But bear's power actually at the bottom and actually started to give us the hints we gotta get backward, we're gonna get some breaks. And with the bear's power, with the envelopes, it's quite the same. Yep, we are at the bottom, but here's just some signs and some parts of it that it's giving us like, we're gonna raise, we're gonna get back. That was the bottom, we're gonna get back. And here's like 16 something seconds left, so I'm not gonna skip it. I'm just gonna patiently, silently check it, watch it. I want more. So yes, I want more. I want all these 4 bets being freely and safely profitable. Yes, and just end at 8,400 is perfect. Just done. Just finished that. I'm gonna make it the last one, just because I do think I am a little bit already, like tired of all these strategies. And if you are having the list with the indicators that I hate, you can add the envelopes right here. At least and some in such of these type of strategies. So use it if you like it. Change the periods. Find the situations where it actually gonna be working. If you have some advices, tell me, because I must actually tell you that I haven't been, testing all of them, all of the periods, all of the combinations. Sometimes even me just trying to, to Google something, to watch something like, is there anything interesting? And I'm here just for that. Sometimes I am repeating lots of the strategies just because they're a classy one. Lots of people use it. Lots of people ask about that. I have lots of newcomers, but sometimes I want to use something creative, and I like actually both of that. Being easy, profitable, or being creatively, nervously testing myself. So we're gonna get for some more, and you gotta get something.